Welcome to the Chairman's Corner. We're here with Wayne County Board of Commissioners Chairman Bill Pate. Bill, it's good to see you.
Good morning, good morning.
I'm glad you're here, man. There's a lot of things happening.
I'm telling you, we are busy folks. We really are. And I thought with this, the summer coming on, we'd back up, but we got a bunch of projects going on. I've been working with the MRAC folks, the Maxwell Center folks this morning.
Maxwell Center.
And that's really coming along. I know y'all just did an update out there today.
Yeah.
I just spent the last hour with the new director, James Wade, and we're talking about policies and the practices they're going to be using, and he's really got it together.
You know, I'm very impressed with that young man.
I am
James
too.
Wade. He's the new director out there at the Maxwell Center, and he has great experience.
He does.
In this area.
He's got great ideas, and his experience is, I could see from the documents that he was presenting to us that he had done his work, he had studied this stuff, and he's working on job descriptions right now for the staff he's going to be bringing on board. And he already knows what everybody's supposed to do, but you know how we commissioners are, we want to see it on paper and the dollars that it costs to operate and that kind of thing. So, but he's well prepared now.
He is well prepared. He has an extensive background in this area.
We're going to have a state-of-the-art facility. We got a top-notch director, and he's got to hire some top-notch people.
Well, when do we start booking? Have we decided?
September.
In September.
We talked about that this morning.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in September, people can start reserving space at the.
He's already had a number of calls, but he hadn't finished up the cost of renting the room rentals and that kind of thing.
Okay.
But he's working very diligently on that as we speak.
Well, that's exciting. It really is exciting.
And like I said, you went out there this morning, so you can see how that thing's coming together.
Site Superintendent David Lewis is always more than gracious in helping us understand what's going on. We do a lot of videotaping. We take pictures and video film, and it's really coming along. It's a beautiful facility. It's going to be great.
It's going to be.
But it's not only for that, but our ag offices is going to be in there as well.
And Kevin Johnson really wants to move on over there. He'd like to be able to get somewhere when it rains, he doesn't have to cover his computer up with plastic.
The building they're in now, it's been there since 1957, and it's got a few holes in the ceiling.
Well,
in the roof.
And he's got one electrical plug in the room.
I think that's it. Well, back in 1957, who dreamed of the technology we have now?
That's exactly right.
Wow.
It's time to move on.
It is time to move on. I know he's excited, and I know everyone at the Cooperative Extension Service is excited about the new building there, the new facility.
And everybody else is too.
Oh yeah, we are. I'm telling you, I can't wait.
Everywhere I go in town, people ask me, "How we going?" It says, "Now that the glass is up there,
yes,
this thing just pops."
It really does.
You can really see it.
According to David, they will be through with the glass very soon. They almost have it all.
Well, I didn't know whether they had part of the ends open so they could have a little breeze while they're in there working.
That could be.
Because otherwise it'd be hotter than it is in there. It's already hot.
Yeah, it is hot in there. But
I can't imagine how it's going to be this afternoon in there.
Yeah, well, I hope they're down low this afternoon. Let that heat rise. So what else we got going on?
All right, well, agenda-wise, let's see here. We've got a special recognition. Captain Stephen Zinger's retiring, and we're going to be giving him a presentation. And he'll be getting his service weapon.
Good for him.
And Sergeant Jason Hill as well, I believe.
Okay.
And something that I've really been interested in, you've heard me talk about it on many occasions, this is under unfinished business, open broadband.
Oh, man, yes.
We have finally found us a company that has the same engineering that what Commissioner Mayo and I saw when we went to New Orleans three years ago, believe it or not.
Really?
And we're going to be doing a pilot, and I think it's in the Rosewood area, Grantham area, I can't remember exactly, because I hadn't seen the whole contract yet.
Yeah.
Which will use our 911 towers and the water towers to send the signals, and you'll actually you can buy the equipment or you can lease the equipment in your house. You can pay at a certain level for a certain speed of broadband internet. And I believe the cheapest was $50 a month. And I remember asking them when we talked to them, would they be able to use that rate and be able to open any ebook? They said absolutely.
Really?
So the rates go up depending on what kind of speed you need.
Will this be only for the areas that currently are not reachable, or will this be countywide?
eventually we're going to start with the pilot to see how well it works, and we think it's a winner, but we don't want to go county-wide until we test it out. And Chip's going to be, our planning director's going to be here to talk to the board about it. But we, myself and Chip, George, and I think Joe Daughter was there when we talked to this particular group, and it's I think it's affordable. I think it's something that can reach out to the entire community. All our farmers out there who run huge operations, people may not think that, but they have to download huge files and send huge files. It should really impact their operation and really help them out. And kids who are going to be, as we move to iPads and that kind of thing.
Instead of books.
Instead of books.
Yeah. But people don't realize how important the internet is to the agriculture community. Farmers out on tractors and such. These tractors use GIS coordinates to plow and to plant and sow and
the technology is just amazing.
It is amazing.
It's not what it used to be.
A farmer can sit at the end of a field and punch in coordinates into his computer on the tractor and then let the tractor do the work.
And like when I was 10 years old, trucking tobacco, and I ran over the end of the road, they won't do that.
Well, I never could get the old mule to go in a straight line myself.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to that presentation. And,
that's going to be great.
At a lot 8 on the Park East Industrial Park, we're having to do a change order because of the way the water table is out there. Rather than digging deeper, we're going to have to come up and haul some dirt in. For the anticipated shell building we're going to put up out there.
Right.
So that's something we'll be talking about. Let's see here. The monies that we got for the stream cleanup, and we've got a contract from lowest bidder, and we'll be talking about that. We'll be voting on that. And it is my understanding it came in well under what we received. So that gives us the opportunity to go elsewhere in the county to do some stream cleanup.
Now, is this a result of Hurricane Matthew?
Absolutely. That's what it's for.
There's still some spots out there that really need a lot of work, the streams.
Yeah, they do. You got all kinds of trees and stuff down. The water just can't get through.
Yeah.
And if you ever looked at the map, and I didn't until after the hurricane, of course, to look at the way the Juice River is, it's just like that.
It meanders.
So it has opportunity to flood in multiple areas, and then the streams coming into that,
like the little river,
it's the same issues. But we won't be out of the Juice River. We'll be in the smaller streams. Is what we're going to be working to get the water to the Juice River.
Right.
The Juice River itself is another project down the road. Hopefully.
That's another headache.
Yeah, I'm afraid that it is. Let's see here. Sewer consolidation feasibility study. I can't remember what that's about. I'll be honest with you. We'll be talking about it.
Well, whatever it is, we'll be talking. You'll be talking about it. Okay.
And we got a consent agenda where we got some disabled veterans exclusions on property and elderly as well.
Good.
But the other thing we're going to do, we're going to walk on. I do want to spend a little bit of time on is we've got a motion to approve a proclamation honoring the Purple Heart recipients.
Excellent.
The banquet itself is at the First PH Church on August the 4th, beginning at 6 o'clock. And we're looking to have probably 400 people there. And I know we've got at least 50 recipients that'll be honored that evening. And I know you're always part of that ceremony.
I try to be, and I'm very honored to be a part of that. I just can't believe it's that I'm able to be a part of that.
And I am too. This is it my 3rd or 4th year as coach here.
Really?
Bill Graham works me so hard I can't remember.
He's a rascal.
And Bill, he really works hard. He loves this, and he loves his veterans because he is, he's an old CB himself.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
And Bill's had some health problems here recently, and some of the other board members have had to step up to really help him out because he's really shouldered the burden all these years himself.
He has. Bill is. We all love Bill, and Bill Graham is a true workhorse, and he has kind of taken the Purple Heart, the entire Purple Heart system under his wing, and just continues to make it work and continues to work hard at it.
And we need as many volunteers and help as we can.
Certainly do.
Because this is a valuable thing. We are a military community.
We are.
And we've got to honor our military. And these are people who, if you see a Purple Heart on somebody, what that means is one thing: sacrifice.
That's right.
Because it's either a combat injury and or death. They gave all for the country.
That's right.
And it started out with George Washington for the Military Order of Merit, because he wanted to recognize military folks under him who were not officers. So this is a medal that can go to anyone.
Anyone. That's right.
And so that's why this is so important.
It is extremely important, and we should. And in fact, anyone. Let me just say, anyone who plans on attending, you need to make arrangements very early, because it's just about always sold out.
It's normally always a
Always
sellout.
sold. Always sold.
And we're going to have great food. Scott Adams is going to cater this year,
great.
so
That's great.
and he's giving us a good price on doing that, and we appreciate that.
Well,
so much.
and you've always, as co-chair, you've always worked very hard to make this, and it's always been a success.
And Bill Broadway from the city is the other co-chair.
Yeah.
And we decided to do something a little bit different on this proclamation this year. He was going up with the city proclamation, then I'd come right behind him with the county, and they're almost exactly alike. So we have a joint proclamation that we're going to pass this on our agenda on Tuesday. It's on the agenda of the city on Monday night, and that way Chuck will sign for the city, Chuck Allen, the mayor,
Right.
and then I'll sign as the chairman for the Board of Commissioners.
So it'll be a co-proclamation, if you will.
And they always give an individual proclamation with their name on it to the recipients,
Right.
so that way we won't have to give them but one.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
And,
That's a great idea.
With the city and the county seal.
And Bill Broadway's also been.
Yes.
He's a veteran as well, and he is.
He's a Marine.
You and he have done a great job in the last few years of putting this thing
That's
together.
an event I look forward to every year.
Oh,
every
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. A motion to authorize county manager to negotiate an engineer contract with Withers Ravenel for the replacement of substation near SPX.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll be doing that. And,
Substation down in the 5 Points area.
Yep, sure is.
Okay.
And then we've got the new director of the East Carolina Council coming, Matthew Livingston.
Oh,
Judy Hills, who was the director for many years. I mean, she was there, I believe, in the News River. That's been a long time ago. But he wanted to come up, introduce himself, and answer any questions that we might have of what they provide to municipalities and counties. And we're a member of that. We give money to it.
Wayne
each year.
County is a member of that.
We are a member of it.
The East Carolina Council, and they've been around a long time, like you say.
Yeah.
And for those who may not be familiar with that, what do they do? How do they help us?
They really help out. Well, for us, it's a big thing. They help coordinate our senior citizens' money coming through the center over there. And
Great.
that alone covers the cost of what they do for the county. But they do a lot of things for small cities and small towns who don't have planning people. They can't afford to have a planner. We have a planning department, so
Right.
it doesn't impact us as a county like that. But they do that kind of thing for small towns and help them find grants and that kind of thing. Fremont's used them a lot for their sewer system and that kind of thing. So
That's great.
There's a lot of things that they do.
Okay, excellent.
But we'll ask him what else they do when he
That's a good
when
idea.
he gets here.
Say, what do you do?
And then we've got the NCACC interns are coming. That's the county, the state group.
State Association of County Commissioners.
Thank you.
Yes.
And there are a number of interns from a lot of different colleges who intern there this summer, and they're going around to different counties so they can see how county government operates.
Oh, great.
And I thought, well, you couldn't have found a better county to see how operations are going on.
That's exactly
So,
right.
and then they'll go to lunch with us after we.
Oh, that's
after
exciting.
that. So
Well, great.
I'm looking forward to that because we got to grow people who are interested in working in county government.
That's right.
Because you may not know it, but it's a tough job. I mean, the job of like a county manager is a huge responsibility.
It is. It's grueling.
And it takes years to learn all the parts of it. And schooling alone will not do it.
No.
I can assure you that.
A lot of OTJ.
And then our GS coordinator, Julio Gerardo, he's going to talk to us about online mapping applications.
Okay.
And that's pretty much what we've got going on.
And that's the meeting that's coming up this coming Tuesday.
That's right.
And that's, let's see, that will be the 18th.
The 18th.
That's
yeah,
on the
at
18th.
9 o'clock.
Right there it is. The 18th, that's right. And the agenda briefing begins at 8 o'clock, and everybody's invited to that as well. That's where you decide whether you're going to go through the whole agenda or set some aside or wait a while on the other, or go ahead and perhaps even bring up new items as
That's
well.
right.
And then the regular meeting itself, the formal meeting, begins at 9 o'clock.
And we look forward to anyone coming. If not, you can stream it on the internet.
That's right. You're invited to attend, and if you can't attend for some reason, you go to our website, waynegov.com, and there'll be a link there that you can click and actually watch it on your computer live as it happens.
Okay.
Excellent. So we'll see you Tuesday, and then we'll see you on August 4th at the...
And I'll see you there as well.
At the Purple Heart Banquet.
Thanks,
Bill,
sir.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. Wayne County Board of Commission Chairman Bill Pate, and this has been the Chairman's Corner.